Welcome back to DLN, aka Darklight News, y'all. Today, if you're a PlayStation gamer, today we have had some good news. At least 25% of good news, in my case. Because the rest of the 75% gonna come from how the new console's gonna look. But anyway, we got today PlayStation has dropped Tate has dropped us a basically a photo and some information on the new PS5 controller. Good to see, good to see. Now I'm here on the PlayStation blog, as most of you know. Now I'm not gonna sit here and go into it because I know what the Dualsense is and all that. So I'm gonna skim through it. I'm gonna put the page down in the description. Maybe you want to read it on your own if you haven't already. But we're just gonna start off. So we've reached an exciting milestone with the PS5 as we're starting to ship our new controllers in its final design to developers who are implementing its unique features into their games. But first, we wanted everyone in the PlayStation community to get a first look at the DualSense wireless controller and hear our vision on how the new controller will captivate more of your senses as you interact with the virtual worlds and PS5 games. Features of DualSense, along with PS5's Tempest 3D audio tech, will deliver a new feeling of immersion to players. And it goes on to they pretty much when PS4 launched in 2013, the DualShock 4 wireless controller garnered a lot of positive feedback from gamers and developers for being the best PlayStation controller yet, and for introducing forward-looking features like the share button. This brought us to the question: how do we build upon that success? I'm sorry about my camera. If it keeps going out, it does that for some reason. Hold on, let me fix it. Let me fix it. There you go. Oh, there you go. I don't know. For some reason it does that from time to time. But let's carry on. Uh, we got a good picture of the new PlayStation 5 controller. Alright, let's carry on. After thoughtful consideration, we decided to keep much of what gamers love with the DualShock 4 intact while also adding new functionality and refining design. And they're going into some stuff. I'm gonna skip on down. This is why we adopted haptic feedback, which adds a variety of powerful sensations you feel when you play, such as the slow grittiness of driving a car through mud. We also incorporated adaptive triggers into the L2 and R2 buttons of DualSense, so you can truly feel the tension of action, while like when drawing a bow to shoot an arrow. Now I'm not going to go into all this because, like I said, I will put it down there in the description if you guys want to read it. Because we've got so much information on what the DualShock is and all that, but I want to focus right here on the controller. Sitting here looking at the controller, it is awesome. I'm not gonna lie, it looks totally awesome to me. It pretty much still keeps your standard PlayStation controller. Probably a little buzz across the top here. They still look like they're keeping the touchpad up there. Still keeping this area. Now instead of it being a circle button here in the PlayStation area, it's the PlayStation symbol. And I guess there's a power button right there at the bottom below it. I mean, it looks much wider. Yeah, it looks much wider. I and trust me, I've played Xbox and PlayStation, so to look at the PlayStation controller, it still looks in a small physique form, but it also looks a little bit wider so there's more space in it, I guess. Maybe that's probably just me looking at the picture. But I do like the standard white and like the black. Well, whenever it comes into a whole black controller. But honestly, the way they got it made, it looks like the area around the handles. It's like looks like you could take apart the case, just pull it off and just add some new there, right around the arrow. I keep forgetting what you call those, and then the PlayStation button area. Now, if they could take the size off and you can just buy like a case to go over it, just push it in without having to just buy another controller, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Because in my case, I'm probably gonna end up designing my own anyway. I'll probably keep that same white case on it and design it with my own logo and stuff for my channel and put it on there for myself. Now I've learned how to do that. I haven't done this because I've had this a while, so I might as well wait till the PlayStation 5 come out and I get it. But this looks really, really simple. And then, like they said, it's gonna do sensitive taste and all that to it. Not taste, but the sensitive side to it, like somebody tracking through mud. That would be fun when you play The Last of Us Part 2 or something like Tomb Raider or anything where you have to deal with going in the forest and all that. She's struggling to get through the mud and all that. That would actually cause a good style to it. But yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna read everything. Usually I read it all and read it while I'm on camera. But I'm just right now we know so much because that's all they've been giving us information on, and for them to actually show a picture of the design. Seen a lot of people say they want a black one. They hope they get a black one. And all honesty, like I said, I hope I'm fine with the white. It looks like you can take the casing or whatever off without unscrewing anything, and you can replace it with some different colors. Because if you look, I know this old one. I can't touch the screen and you can see. But right around the area where it's supposed to be blue, around that area, if y'all pay attention to the picture, it's like around the handles you could just snap it off and probably add a different color to it. You could probably snap off the touch pad and put a different color pad there. If they can do it that way, that would be awesome. Just snap it on. Instead of you having to go out there and buy a whole new brand new controller. Now I have a feeling you might have to when it comes down to the tension in the sensing, dual sensing, and the trigger, the bumpers and triggers. Because I have a feeling if you don't get a game that uses that so much, you're gonna probably end up losing tension or something. Something's gonna go out. So I feel like you're gonna probably have to buy another whole remote control anyway. But if they can take that white part off and allow you to replace it by putting another piece to it or any different color, that would make it more interesting than I thought it would. Well, I'm not gonna ramble on because, like I said, I've started making this video a little too late. And like I said, we know so much about it already. Not for to go too far into it. So I will put the place. If you haven't read anything about it or heard anything about it, you guys can go down there into the description. I will have it down there for you. And y'all let me know what y'all think about it. If you're a PlayStation fan, what you think about it? Does this look better than the Xbox? Nah, I'm just kidding. I ain't even finna go into that route because Xbox and PlayStation is pretty much a good thing. So it's I don't get into the war aspect of it. But you let me know what y'all think about it. And Darklight, we'll catch you next time. Peace.